Hi, YouTube. We're back with Phoenix Wright, and it's going to be in the correct order this time. I'm not going to forget to upload this VOD. This VOD will be going up in order, and the number will be correct, and there will not be any missing information. Sure, Jan. You forget to upload a VOD twice, 2 times. And now suddenly you're the VOD forgetterer. I'm just glad you noticed. The only reason I noticed is because people told me. So thank you everyone who told me, like, hey, you're missing. Someone came in here and told me exactly which ones I was missing. And then I went super in depth and I was like, okay, in June, I have 6 recordings of Phoenix Wright VODs. But on YouTube in June, there's only 4. So I had to, I was like, okay, let me figure out which 2 it is. And then I'll get them in the right order on the playlist and stuff. And it's all fixed now, but I'm sorry. Me as a VOD forgetter when I'm in a VOD forgetting competition, skibbity gat Rizzler toilet. Let's start the game. I haven't played this in over a week because I had PAX West. It was at PAX West. So I forgot everything. All I know is I'm trying to get the good ending and that's about it. And I also have 15 saves for this one story. It only allows 10, so don't ask how I have 15 saves. It's nobody's business. I think we're at a recess? This guy. This freaking guy. Wait, what voice did I give him? Because he's not French anymore. When he's evil, he's not French. I'll just give him the Surfer Dude outfit. I don't know. Accent. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian. Ugh, I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick! Pearls? Where's Mia? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. A really strong power? Thank God she's gone. Disco kitten. Thank God Mia left her body. And that's all I can say. Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is... It's from Gumshoe. Did they find her? How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Oh, no, they haven't found her. Hi, Sally. Thank you for the 18 months. This case feels like forever. Girl, you're telling me. I feel like I've been doing this case for a month. And honestly, I might have at this point. Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Phew, that's good, pal. What about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where Da Killer and Maya are? Da Killer. Da Killer? Da Killer. We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time. If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? For naught? A tent. Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. She's back. Things are weird again. Yo, things just got weird again. Things just got really fucking weird again. This and the circus together? No. No, I don't want to hear about it. Mia. Looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now, but I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The Very Big Circus. I cannot escape these people. I will never be free of this case. Never. Oh my God. Maya is somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on the map, about a 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry. That's not very big. That's a pretty small area. And? I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. Felt like I was in an old office building. Maybe the 3rd floor or so? I heard her. An old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Okay, Dada. Luckily, this is the end of the circus. God, I hope so! God, I hope so! If I went my whole life never hearing about that circus again, it wouldn't be soon enough. I need my memory to be wiped. I need someone to wipe my memory. Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you all right, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. This is stressing me out. This whole thing about the true ending is stressing me out. Aren't you a stand wiper? Wipe your memory by yourself. Never in my life have I been so disrespected. Never. At least Edgeworth is here. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. I forgot about the bear. That's how we got here. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this? Oh my God, he's British. I forgot he's British. Oh my God, I can't fucking read. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. The culprit. Now then, prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, we've been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. Murder. Brits in the chat, how do you say murder? Murder. Call her to the stand wiper. You've been called to the stand wiper? Murder. Murder. Hey, she committed a murder. Murder. It's a bottle of water for the murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You have seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? All right. Why does she murder? The murder. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. The suicide note's in there. The suicide note's in there, and Aunt Morgan is inside the killer. I'm calling it now. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. I want to open it. I love puzzles. So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it? Yes. Looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes. This is superb craftsmanship. Are we going to check out that bear's cavity? Godfiend, You need to relax. Yes, I'll turn up the mic. And I'll turn down the volume just a tiny bit. Hello? Is this good enough? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Is this good? Is this... Oh, I did something to my mic. I messed up a mic set. Oh my God. Did I mess up my mic? Or is it normal? Mic seems fine. I hear you fine. I can hear you a little bit. Did I delay it? Because I think I messed with the delay on accident. And OBS has one of those setting things where you automatically change a setting. You don't hit save. Did I delay it? Maybe it's fine. Delay is fine to me. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's literally fine, you guys. Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. 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 Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Hi, Mega. How you doing? Hi. Hi. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. Oh, yeah, prove it. A puzzle? That's right. But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? You know the correct order, it can be taken apart. I can barely contain my excitement. Godfiend! Are you done with Just Dance? I just streamed it like 3 days ago. Like 3 days ago. Oh my God. You don't stream Just Dance for 3 days and people are like, she quit. She quit again. So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in. Oh, yes, I see. After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. Oh, this is most interesting. Boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. I can relate. I love a new toy. Yeah, guys. It's been so hard to make this video. I'm sorry. I love that scene. I'm so glad we made it. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? It centers a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. I just made it, Godfiend. I just made it on like last Friday or something. I don't know. And how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are that many people with this same bear in this country. But this looks like it can be easily broken, especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's been broken. I really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box? I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. On Guard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. Wooden puzzle with a hollow inside. Only Karita and Andrews knew how to open it. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. This is like the statue all over again. The statue that was a clock. There must be one more person who can solve it. Godfiend? Pass away. Pass away. Of natural causes. Please don't. We like your jokes. Now that we have agreed to this point, I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be British. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's inside? That's right. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness? Yes? You are the only one who can open this. Please. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted? What is that? It looks like a note. A suicide note? Oh my god. A death note. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. I'm getting better at this. Imagine it's just a grocery list. The suicide note. The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impax. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Impax had very beautiful handwriting, and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. Ingredients, 1 to 2 fresh avocados. Order. Witness, did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. Wasn't she looking for the note though? I'm confused. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere because it had already been taken by Tequila. Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? Let me save it. I'm so stressed out. Like, I know at the beginning I was like, listen, I'll get whatever ending I get, but now I'm like, I really want that true ending. That's right. At least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud. Very well. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impax left to us a record of all that had happened to her, about being used and then thrown away by En Garde, about being engaged to Corrida and En Garde's role in destroying that, and about how she decided in her despair to end it all. I thought there was going to be some big secret in there. There kind of wasn't. We already knew all that stuff. And that's all Miss Impax had to say. There is one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. En Garde. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word. Matt En Garde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. Found inside the figurine tells of En Garde's horrible misdeeds. Horrible misdeeds. I know no new secrets. Oh, that's true. It's a secret to the public. That's true. Oh. And this time he went even so far as to kill someone for... how terrible. What a selfish person. I guess they're a slambo lawyer. There is no room for doubt here. Mr. DeKiller's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. Ugh, how am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. Oh my god, I'm trying. Mia, help me from beyond the grave. I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of the situation through one of those. Gavel is already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry! Suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Ah! 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 I don't know. Eat the note. I don't know. I would say the figurine, because the suicide note is more like, oh yeah, Matt on guard is guilty, but I feel like the figurine has more questions around it. Either way, I saved the game, so I saved the game, so it's fine. We'll just reload if it's wrong. I'm gonna say the figurine. Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Kurita. At the request of his client, of course. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's possible that Mr. DeKiller's client was Matt on guard. That's a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. Do I? I mean, I do. You can't tell just by looking at it that this bear... You can't tell by just looking at it that this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt on guard thought the note was inside the bear are 0 to none. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactly. But I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason why Mr. On Guard would ever want a jewelry box like this. Order, order! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. Huh? I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying. What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Matt on Guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Kurita, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt on Guard. Matt on Guard! Order, order! Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. You... Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Uh-oh. Gulp. Well, sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. The Probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch, using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Madame Guard's fingerprints were on there? Well, Phoenix, looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Angard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey. Now what's that? What's the lure thing? Mommy, is that man the big killer guy? Who is bringing their child to a murder trial that doesn't involve them at all? Phoenix. Yes, Chief. Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet? No. What am I going to do next? Just running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Hi, Ryan. Hello? What did he forget? Can you tell me to make this easier for me, please? Well, what is it, Mia? There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? He should investigate? Oh, changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Maybe the transmitter? I'd really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? What do you mean all of a sudden? That's how she talks. She does not help me with anything. I walked in on a big yawn. Yeah, my stream's kind of boring, low-key. Transmitter, I hardly know her.
Bruh.
Mia's always speaking in riddles. She never helps. All right, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence Mia's talking about? Wee! Wee-woo! Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Sure. I have an objection, Your Honor. Oh, right. You're so sexy when you're stupid. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. That's 'cause I am. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. This isn't like you, he said it. He said the line. Stop, Miles. This isn't you. Stop. Kiss me and you'll feel better. I can't believe I get to play as him on Friday. I'm so excited to play as him on Friday. Look at me. Look at me. This isn't you, Edgeworth. I know I get to walk around and it's remastered. And also they told me in the email, you can actually switch between the old like sprite style and the new remastered style. And I was like, that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? Yeah, but you're not helping me, so I have to do what I can. I am a little 29-year-old girl, and you're not even helping me. So, you're telling me that I forgot something. You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm assuming it's the transmitter, but I don't know. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. I was wrong. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed. But I think the item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Whoops! Whoopsie! Oops. Oops. Well, the other camera was only set to record for a certain time frame. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder. Has he seen my attorney badge? I was wrong again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. What did he forget? Something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. About this piece of evidence. The camera that was spying. Could it be the bear? Or see for $3,800, proof on guard bought a stuffed bear identical to the one in evidence. Karita didn't have a bear. My camera was found as right eye, found in the victim's room. Where did he say he found the camera? It was in the mansion, right? Wasn't it in the mansion? You've forgotten something, Edgeworth. My morning kisses. Did he say he found it in the mansion? He found that camera in the mansion, right? Yeah, he did. Okay. I'm gonna say the bear. He couldn't have planted a spy camera because he would have needed a giant stuffed bear. No. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I need to think. I need to like actually sit and think. So Matt on guard had cameras in his mansion. It's a different camera. It is a different camera. I thought the answer would have been the transmitter because he needs a transmitter to actually save the data from the camera. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know what I'm supposed to present. Let me read through everything again. Oh my god, I forgot about all the gossip articles. I feel like I read that like 100 years ago. This case has gone on for so long. Was a suicide note hidden? Shock from Celeste, impact suicide, strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. So I already tried this spy camera and the transmitter and the bear. Could it be the receipt for the bear? Oh my god. I literally don't know. Chat, is it a person? Or is it, I'm presenting evidence, right? It's not a person. Thank you, Zix. Thank you very much. It's a piece of, okay, it's a piece of evidence. What the fuck am I presenting? I wish I could read the chat log because I already forgot everything he said. I forgot everything. Maybe it's the photo. Is it Celeste's photo of her being like, I love you, Madame Guard. Here's a picture of my boobs. Oh my god. What evidence do I have that's related to the spy camera? Is it the fucking radio transceiver? Because he doesn't have this piece of evidence. He doesn't know this exists, I don't think. Open a puzzle with a hollow inside. Only Karita and Andrews know how to open it. Present a fat stack of cash. Is it something like this? And it's like 3/4 and a penny. Could this be it? I'm gonna try the bear. If it's not the bear, I don't know. I don't know. Chat, can you tell me what it is? You can tell me the answer. Because I genuinely don't know. It's the fucking suicide note. Oh my God. I presented every other piece of evidence except the fucking note. Thank you. That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? Who knows? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means the handwriting on the suicide note has yet to be analyzed. I never would have come to that conclusion, I'm telling y'all right now. I never would have come to that conclusion. Oh, so as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impacts or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. He is right. No, he's right. It's just, logically, I never would have gotten to that point of like, we just found out about this. Mr. Wright, are you saying the suicide note is a fake? I don't know. I'm just trying to stall. Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. On Guard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? How dare you? I'm just as bad as Edgeworth now. Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. Only 2 people know how to make it. Only 2 people know how to open the bear and get into its cavity. The only person, other than the victim, who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Yeah. She broke her glasses again? And one of them, spoiler alert, is dead. I don't know if you knew this. One of them's dead. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt on guard. I did no such thing. Right. If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Oh, fuck. This again? Evidence? No. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. Why do they want evidence so much? Just like, trust me. The source is me. It's just me. Have you seen that tweet? There's like a tweet that's like, I should be allowed to enter anyone's house that I want to. It's just me. I'm like not gonna do anything bad. It's just me. Just let me in. I just want to see stuff. That's me. It's just me. That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. Impossible. That's impossible. Impossible. I just want to see your house. I want to see the decor. Just let me in. It's just me. This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and the defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis, my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. On-guard is guilty. Look, any idiot. I think we've reached the end of the line. Guilty, 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 guilty. What is that sound, I say? It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe? They didn't find her. What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away? What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal, but the two of them were already gone. Okay, chat, yes or no question. You can answer. Am I getting a bad ending right now? Or is this part of it? Is this part of like the story? No. Okay. God, how long do I have to stall this for? Do your job! Do your job and find her. Hi, Heron. How was your silly self today? It's not the end. Okay. Sorry, I ate a pretzel. Sorry. I love pretzels. The two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry, I just need a little more time. But don't tell me we don't have any more. Guilty. This is just like sports to them. Guilty. They're wearing like the defenders of Matt on Guard are wearing like his leather jacket. And then the people who think he's guilty are holding like picket signs. The picket signs say, "He's guilty on God." Let's continue. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't, for us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. Let me talk to Dada. I can't do that. We're in court. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! The animation of it spinning. That's so like my YouTube videos coded. That's how I would have animated something. Mr. Edgeworth? Please, you've got to buy us more time. Court is in session. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying? Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I am reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. You know it's bad when they break out this pose, because he never does this pose. He never does this pose. Can we get some not like this, please? He never does this, ever. His stream died. His internet went out and his stream died. This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Hold it! I knew it! That's my daddy! That's my big daddy. That's my daddy. We're so back. I love when they do that. I know they've done it like 8 times in the series already, but I eat it up every single time. Every time they do that, like, oh no, everything went wrong, and it fades to black, and then objection! Ooh! Every time I get goosebumps. Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth? But I thought you didn't love me anymore. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Exactly, trash can. Thank you, LT. Especially when it's Esworth. I just want to be part of your symphony. I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. That's smart. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? Yes, Your Honor. We're taking it to CVS. They can develop photos under 1 hour. Same day photo printing. Same day photo printing. CVS has a same day photo printing service. Your Honor. I believe we can, Your Honor. For only 10 cents, CVS has a same day photo printing service. In 1 hour. Under 1 hour. Your Honor, I will go to Walgreens and they will print this photo in under 1 hour. I will walk to the Walgreens down the street. I will walk to the CVS. I'm sorry. Same day photo printing. Your Honor, CVS has same day photo printing. Your Honor, I will walk to the CVS down the street from the courthouse and obtain same day photo printing. Your Honor. Your Honor, it's same day photo printing. Same day photo printing. Look at the lawyer, he's not pleased with me. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourned for today and then reconvene tomorrow? Your Honor, like I said, CVS can do same day photo printing. Allow me to walk to the CVS down the street to obtain same day photo printing in under 1 hour, and we can reconvene. 30 minutes, please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking for, and it's all CVS needs. I'm sorry. With this music in the background, it's so much funnier. Your Honor, same day photo printing at CVS, Your Honor. Your Honor, same day photo printing. Under 1 hour at CVS, same day photo printing. I love being fucking stupid. Man, it's so easy to entertain yourself when you're fucking stupid. It's the best. Same day photo printing. Imagine after all this, I'm like, today's stream is sponsored by CVS. Same day photo printing. Yeah. Your Honor, listen to my words. Same day photo printing under 1 hour at CVS. What does CVS have? Same day photo printing under 1 hour, Your Honor. Allow me a recess from the court, from this case, to walk down to the CVS on the corner of 9th and Laurel Canyon Boulevard to get same day photo printing from CVS under 1 hour. You think they got a CVS across the street? It's Japan-California. They got CVS everywhere. It's funnier every time you say it. You're on a same day photo printing. I have to stop. I'm sorry. Please, Your Honor. CVS has same day photo printing. I'm sorry. In like the anime protagonist voice, Your Honor, please. CVS offers same day photo printing under 1 hour. Please. I need to be rebooted. There's probably a CVS inside the courthouse. I mean, yeah. I'm guessing this is an American thing. Yes. CVS is like, it's like a corner shop with like a pharmacy and stuff. And they do photo printing under 1 hour, same day. If you didn't catch that part. It's just like a convenience store. You can get like, there's like a pharmacy. You can get like beauty stuff like nail polish or like sunscreen or whatever. It's just a little convenience store. Very well. You may attend the CVS for 1 day photo printing. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. He canonically burped. Hi, Christian. But Your Honor, CVS same day photo printing. CVS has same day photo printing. Your Honor, you don't understand. It's not his fault. He's never been to a CVS. He doesn't know they have same-day photo printing. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day. Your Honor, I will take the photos to CVS for 1 hour same-day photo printing. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's so much funnier in the cursive font. Your Honor, I will take these photos to CVS, where I will obtain 1 hour same-day photo printing. Yeah, you look into their brains, and Phoenix is just like, la, la, la. Edgeworth is my husband, la, la, la. Me and Edgeworth's children, la, la, la. And then you look in Edgeworth's brain, and it's just same day photo printing at CVS and Walgreens. Same day photo printing under 1 hour at CVS. I'm so sorry, this is so off topic. Can I tell y'all? I had like a little domestic wife moment earlier today. So I wanted to make lunch and I wanted to slow cook it, but I was like, I don't know what to make because I don't have, like, I normally make like frozen meals and I just heat it up or whatever. But I was like, I want to make something where I already have most of the ingredients. And I realized I had a ton of soup stuff. Like I got a deal on like buy one, get one free soup broth or whatever. So I just had that sitting in my pantry. And then I also had pearl barley and I had spinach and I had bay leaves and I had a bunch of like seasoning and stuff. And I was like, if I just get some celery, some carrots, and a chicken, I can make the yummiest soup of all time because it is getting a little gloomy here. It's getting a little gloomy in Seattle. So I'm slow cooking soup right now. I like baked the chicken earlier and then like diced it up and put it in, and I like sauteed the celery and carrots with garlic and like seasoning and stuff and like oil, and put it all in together, put in a buttload of seasoning, and I'm like, this is gonna be the best thing I have ever cooked, because my brain doesn't work like a chef. My brain is like frozen meal goes in microwave and then I eat the frozen meal. My brain is not like, let me look through my ingredients. So I had like a total domestic moment today, but the reason I bring it up is because I started slow cooking it like 3 hours ago, like right before I started stream. It's all I can smell right now. My entire house is filled with the smell of soup, delicious soup. And it's all I can smell. Because if y'all didn't know, my stream room is in my living room, and right behind my camera, right behind where you are looking at me right now, is my kitchen. So it's all I can smell. It's all I can smell. I'm so hungry. Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation? The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time. That's for all you Edgeworth stands out there. That one was for y'all. Your Honor, I will take the photos to CVS. I'm sorry. Report. That was hot. Answering a phone saying report. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time. Just spit it out. Right. It looks like we just missed them, sir. Again? But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things? Can we use any of them as evidence? I thought you'd ask, pal. I've got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over. Who's looking for Maya? Gumshoe, you're so whack, man. This is why you've been fired like 6 times throughout the series. It's all starting to make sense. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. Oh my God. This man Get this man on reality television. I know that's such a like weirdly specific thing to say about a human being. Get this man on reality television. Ratings would skyrocket. He's just dumb. He's just a dumb man, but he's hunky. I stand by this, by the way. I told them that, I told chat, this is for YouTube, for anyone listening on YouTube. I told chat that I thought the hottest character in the series was Gumshoe. And I stand by it. Sorry. Sorry that I'm right. He's dumb and hot and nice. And I won't be taking it back. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. Again, fired like 6 times. You're on the right side of history. You're on the right side of history. With my hunk of junk car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Oh my God, dude. What about the hottest woman? I mean, probably Francisca. I don't even think it's close. I don't even think it's close. No, Sushi Woman freaks me out. Something about her gives me bad vibes. April May? The one that was like, oh my God. Oh my God, I don't understand what you're saying because I'm stupid. I feel like it has to be Francisca. Oh, dude, when Eenie Miney turns into Mimi Miney, she's hot. Like when she opens her eyes, because I think her eyes stay closed the whole time you talk to her. But when she switches and she confesses that she's Mimi Miney, she's hot. She's got like a natural cat eye. Natural cat eye. But Francisca has the whip, you know. So it's really not a competition. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. All right, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. He drove through the building? Did he drive through the building? He drove through the building? Or did he just crash? No, he just crashed on the phone. Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me. No, they did not. No, they did not. No, they did not. No. Surely he's just unconscious. Surely he's gonna be fine. No, he's fine. It's just a fake out. Ah, fuck. It's just a fake out. They're just faking. Sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? I've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we can stand a chance. Why? Oh, why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at the moment? Didn't he take possession of, like, one of the bugs? Or something? I feel like he took possession of one of the bugs. Like, something to do with his bug sweeper. That's right, there is a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. I'm glad I saved. He went to CVS for, Your Honor, I will take the photos to CVS for 1 hour, same day photo printing. He's at CVS, Your Honor, for the same day photo hour photo printing. For the same day, same hour, day photo printing. I don't have the bug sweeper. I'm gonna guess the transmitter, because he took something. He took something. I saved, it's fine. Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. It was wrong. Guess this won't work, huh? Guess it's up to me. All right, I'll think of something on my, no! 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 What about the tracker that Von Karma has on him? Can I use Von Karma? Because she has a tracker on his ass. Did I get it? Ah! Why are you bringing up Francisca at a time like... Oh, I see. G'day, Francisca. How you going? Oh, I see. Try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Bro. She has to help us because Gumshoe is like at her behest. Gumshoe is like her slave. So even if she was a total asshole, she would have to help us because she's like, well, that's my fucking ride or die. I have to have him alive, or else who else am I gonna bully? Francisca, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth, what is it? I'm so scared. Hold me. I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. That's so dramatic. Oh my God, just kiss. Just kiss. The theatrics are insane in this game. Everything would be better if they just got married. Right. Doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Thank you. Thank you. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict? Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff? There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. You're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Chat, how many hours would you say is left? I'm trying to determine if we can finish today or not. 50? Because everyone told me this is a long one. Do not say at least 10. You might have one more stream left. Okay. Maybe 2. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a stretch break. I'll take my little stretchy break and we'll keep playing. All right, we're back. I got some more tea with honey for my throat. And I'm ready to solve this case. I personally don't believe Gumshoe's dead. Call it optimism, call it denial, call it whatever you want. Gumshoe. Did it sound like something else? Gumshoe. 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 I was trying to say gumshoe. I was trying to say gumshoe. Everyone's like, ew, she said penis. Excuse me. Ew. Ew. Okay, anyway, I don't think he's dead. What I was saying before chat had their mind in the gutter is that I don't think Gumshoe's dead. I don't think he is. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. They look refreshed, confident, and ready to plead their case. I can't understand the defense acting like this. Oh, I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? Right, that is... It's nothing, Your Honor. I'm not saying I didn't say it. I'm saying I was trying to say Gumshoe. I'm saying I was trying to say Gumshoe. Okay? It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? Looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that the suicide note is a forgery. Is it actually? Really? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impact herself. 'Tis a fake. Camilla? Camilla? Bring me the person that forged this suicide note, Camilla. That's how I imagine the Queen talked to Camilla. Bring me my iced lemonade, and then bring me the person who forged this note, and then leave and never show your face around here again, Camilla. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what's going on? Your Honor, I will take the photos to CVS for 1 hour, same day, photo printing. If this was not written by Miss Impacts, then who wrote it? We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Carita. Oh, shit. Did she even commit suicide? Because they all said she was like so confident and headstrong. Maybe he fucking killed her and wrote it and staged it. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Looks like Miss Impacts never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about On Guard. However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. On Guard could not have known that, and so that facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. That does sound very plausible. This theory that On Guard had no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. I'd have to present evidence. Oh, with Love Celeste is written on it, so he would have known it's a fake because he would have recognized the handwriting. He would have recognized the handwriting, it seems. I'm going to save just in case because I don't know if I'm correct. I don't know if I'm correct. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. On Guard to not have known it was a fake. Because she said, I love you. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, your response? I believe that even more important than finding out if this note is real or not is whether the attorney's badge pinned to that man's chest is real. I got it wrong? I got it wrong? He had something in his possession with her handwriting on it. And you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? That's crazy! What the hell? That was such such a good thing to present. Impossible for Mr. On Guard to not have known it was a fake. Oh, because he spied on the room, maybe? But when did one write it? I'm gonna try the camera. Oh, yay, I got it. I still think, I still think the photo was a better thing to present, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm smarter than all of the people that came together to make this video game combined. Oh, the camera, the transmitter, or the spyware would have worked. I like when they do it so that multiple things would work. Because it's really annoying when it's like one specific thing, but there's other related pieces of evidence. Dude, my left wrist is hurting me so bad today. There's like this pain that just keeps going. And it comes up out of nowhere, and it's so annoying. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor? Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays. This is meant to be 2016, by the way. This is meant to be held in 2016. Just wanted to say that. Does anyone know where I can get photos printed today? Please, I'm desperate. Your Honor, please, allow me to take a short recess to walk to CVS and get same-day photo printing from CVS under 1 hour. Same-day photo printing. CVS has same-day photo printing under 1 hour. It is one of those things that gets funnier every time I hear it. Same-day photo printing at CVS. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. On Guard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? I don't even know why it's so funny to me. I just imagine Etheridge actually saying that in court and the judge is like, yeah, makes sense. Same day photo printing at CVS. Same day, under 1 hour. Photo printing at CVS. If that were true, then this means Mr. On Guard would have known that the victim had forged the note. Yuck. Current PW timeline is in like 2028 now. Damn, 2028? They're gonna be like, what's an NFT? I've never heard of that. So then, the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. On Guard's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. How funny. But Your Honor, same day photo printing at CVS down the street. Allow me to walk to the CVS down the street, a mere few blocks away, to obtain a photo printed under 1 hour for same day photo printing. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. On Guard monitored Mr. Kurita 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. On Guard didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? Phoenix Wright, representing a man whose family was killed in a Cybertruck accident. In a Cybertruck autopilot accident. I'm sorry, listen, I know I'm biased because like, I think Elon Musk is such a douche and I think Tesla kind of sucks low-key, but like the Cybertrucks are so fucking ugly. They're so ugly, I'm sorry, they're so hideous. And I've seen so many of them. It's insane, I've seen so many of them. But like, they're so ugly. They're so ugly. Sorry for telling the truth. They're ugly. In the same way that, like, because I'm trying to be unbiased here, in the same way that, like, smart cars are ugly. Smart cars, if it was like a human child, would get bullied every day at school. Smart cars are also so ugly. Order, order, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As if I figured. I'm gonna do that every time he makes one of these noises. As I figured. Huh? As you figured. As I figured. It came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? Soundboard it, clip it now. What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ungod's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Who is he gonna call? Who's he gonna fucking call? Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual. If it's someone from the fucking circus, it's John CVS. I'm calling the owner of CVS to the stand. John CVS, is it true that your company, CVS, offers same-day photo printing under 1 hour? Edgeworth's stuttering. This isn't like him at all. We already called Old Bag, though, didn't we? Unusual. Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley DeKiller to commit murder? Is he calling my Matt on guard? That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, who is this witness? Yes, go on, who is it? Ah! The man himself, Mr. Shelley DeKiller. How the fuck? He's not here. What are you talking about? Oh, Mr. DeKiller. Oh, the judge is like, I should have thought of that. Oh, wait, Shelley DeKiller. You mean the killer? I mean the assassin? Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here to the witness stand? Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Wright? Yes? Is this all right with you? Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is all right to do this. Very well, then. The prosecution calls its witness to the stand. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? He is not here. Don't name me in the moan clip. I mean, I made a fake moaning noise and you asked someone to clip it for you so that your name wasn't attached to it. So something's a little suspicious. There's no way he's here. Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please. I should have known. I should have known. Why did he pick up the transmitter? Why did he answer? He's like, yeah, sure, I'll testify. I just want to say I love how they designed this radio to look like a fake. They kind of did, yeah. I see it. I see it. Sorry, I got glitter in my eyes again. I try to do fun makeup one time, and I get glitter everywhere. Very good, sir. My name is Shelley DeKiller, and I'm a professional assassin. The way it's like bouncing left and right. I say, what is going on here? Your Honor, how can you remain so calm, and what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. DeKiller will testify to this court. This doesn't make any sense. Because Shelly DeKiller was the one that was like, I take my relationships with my clients very seriously. I plan on making sure he's not guilty or whatever. Like, why is he changing his tune now? So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. DeKiller himself. Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are in fact Shelly DeKiller. I understand. Please wait a second. I'm so hungry. Maya! Sorry. Oh, posture check. Thank you. And then we roll the shoulders back. And now I have good posture. Isn't it crazy I'm supposed to sit like this all the time? I'm supposed to sit like this all the time. I can't just be a shrimp at my desk. That's crazy. A voice. Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelly DeKiller. Looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Is anyone gonna check on Gumshoe? Is anyone gonna check on Gumshoe? Anyone? No, he's not dead. He's not. He's not. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so... Now then, witness, there's one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida. Go. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream. Shelly DeKiller. What is he gonna say? Oh my God, not the testimony. He's not in himbo heaven. No, I don't think he's dead. I'm in denial. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. That's what I'm saying. And that is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. Mr. DeKiller seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us. While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. DeKiller is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? Seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. I don't know how to do that. Is this better or worse than Polly's testimony? Well, Polly didn't actually murder anyone. So, something I must first state. What is it? We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients? I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? Sorry. Go on. Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright. It's only because you don't know about Maya's situation. Polly was chillin', gave a concise testimony. Yeah, there was no issue. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. The trust between you and your client? I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. I still think it's Aunt Morgan. I'm still sitting here like, he's gonna show up to court, unzip his face, and Aunt Morgan's gonna come out. Oh my God, the dog on the phone. Allô? Why is it called Allô? Allô? If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. And that is why you're testifying in this manner? This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes, that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough. Please, no more. Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway. That is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role. What if he says my name? What if he says my client's name is Phoenix Wright? Could you imagine? That's why he's here testifying? Ooh, could you imagine? Their role. This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die? He's just like me. He's just like me. 2 peas in a pod, I tell you. No, I didn't say anything. The judge had better watch himself. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. Ugh, that egomaniacal. Takes me a second. Takes me a second, sorry. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Somehow that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff, just tell us the name already. Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than... I don't really care about all this extra fluff, just tell us the name. Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast. You're gonna have to work to get him to talk. Not his therapist. Do I have to present something? The reason I'm here today on the witness stand is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. Oh, I didn't save. What is bro yapping about? Do I present the card? That was wrong. I don't know. I pressed every statement. Didn't I? Oh my God. I don't know. I thought I could press him. Trust in his client. Could I? No, Matt on Guard got the camera. Hi, Spoodle! I'm playing Justice for All, which is the second game in the trilogy, and we're on the very last case. Okay, chat room. Do I present a piece of evidence or a person? Piece of evidence or a person? No. I don't know, man. Neither? But I let him yap. I let him yap. I'm so confused. Oh, you have to do some press and press again bullshit. Oh my God. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. So it's usually like I pressed a later statement, so now I have to press an earlier statement. That's annoying. Trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. These are the roles and duties an assassin and his clients are to carry out. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just, oh my God, thank you. I would have sat here forever being like, oh my God. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. And that's why you feel you can betray this person? I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role. Just my luck, an assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? Your Jola. I will take the Joel to CVS for 1 Jola, same day, Jola printing. Jola printing. This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think, really? In that case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek. You've made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. And that is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. So now can I ask him? I do believe it's about time I revealed the name of my client, don't you agree? Yes, what is it? Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida? That person's name is... because he said that his client tried to frame someone else, so it was Adrian the whole time? No way. So they must have been, it must have been them together, surely. They must have been like in cahoots. They were in cahoots. Adrian Andrews? Oh my God. What? I love this game. I love this game. Oh my God, this is so fun. Witness, that's not who you told me it was earlier. Wait. He is lying. Is he lying? I thought this was gonna happen, but with Phoenix. Okay, so he is still protecting his client. He's just faking it. Oh my God. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. Ah! What? That's crazy. This guy is insane. This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. DeKiller just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. DeKiller told him a different name. Matt on guard, perhaps? I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. I've been bamboozled. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned this witness. I know! That makes it even crazier! Oh my God, this is crazy. Gurk. That's me. That's me when my acid reflux acts up a little bit. Gurk. That's me when I'm stressed out and I do the Call of Duty zombie noise. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. You gurked. You, Shelly the killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard. Am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Still, that's all he wants. Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. Not that we should win it. Gurk. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. DeKiller's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt on guard is innocent. Ah. Oh. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Damn. I knew that was too good to be true. Because when he first came up, I was like, he's talked constantly about the discretion between him and his client. He wouldn't just, like, out them. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately. But now, with the way this is going, on guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Say less. I know when I'm being told to save my game. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. And on guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this? Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor. CVS, same day, photo printing. I'm sorry. The prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelly DeKiller is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie. But Mr. DeKiller himself has testified. Yeah, we should listen to the killer. I think if we want a trustworthy testimony, I think we should listen to the guy that regularly commits murder. He has named you as his client. No, that's not true. Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead. No. Mr. Wright! You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story, who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me. Yes, I know the truth. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, save your game right now. I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide. Now this is true ending material. Now this looks like a true ending to me. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna request the trial continue. Yeah. I can't. Maya's not gonna die. They're not gonna kill Maya, it's fine. I'm gonna try to keep going. As much as this fucking case is taking for goddamn ever, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Phoenix, I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But Madame Guard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than on guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. Because of Edgeworth that I know the real truth? What did he say? He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. Yeah, because he said he's on our side, because he's our dad. Love is real. Edgeworth, I call you to the stand. We are in a court of law, and therefore I request we get married immediately. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? His trust? Hi, Poppy! How you doing, Phoebe? Thank you for the raid. We're playing Phoenix Wright. It's my first time ever playing this series, and I love it. I love it. How are you doing? We're at the very end of the second game in the trilogy, which is Justice for All. I think we're at the very end of it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it today. Apparently I'm getting close, but I don't know how close. Thank you so much for the raid. That's so sweet. Hello, Raiders. My name's Avery, or littlesiha. I play a lot of Just Dance on here. Sometimes if I'm too sore, or too tired, or it's too hot outside, we play normal games. We just reached the CVS plot point. Your Honor, I request a 30-minute recess to walk to CVS across the street and engage in same-day, under 1 hour photo printing. If you're a big fan of retro games and really funny women, Rotten Poppy is so funny. Like, she plays a ton of retro games that I've never heard of or played ever in my entire life, and I don't care because I would watch her play anything. I love her. I think she's so funny. She also does a lot of cosplays. She's a very talented cosplayer, and she inspired me to, a couple years ago, she inspired me to start thrifting pieces for cosplays, and it was like, it's been like genius. So, love her so much. She's amazing. Go follow her too, please. His trust. I never thought about it until now. I trust him, and I want to marry him, and I want to have his children. Yes, you do. Yes, I do. Release, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. DeKiller. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But the witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. I need him so bad. You don't understand. Subtext, I thrust into him. He said I trust him, but what he really said was I thrust into him. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, as if Gumshoe's body isn't hanging out of a car right now, with his hazards on, a miracle will occur. Very well, the trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please reestablish connection with Mr. DeKiller. Right away, Your Honor. Photo printing. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? I feel like if we question him and press him a bunch, he will slip up. I feel like he will slip up. That's one thing I've learned about people's lies is if they tell little white lies and you keep questioning them and asking them, they do slip up eventually. Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done. But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. DeKiller, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. More detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? Does anyone like going to court? About my clients, part 2, the squeakquel. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the beginning that Juan Carita was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. How does he know about all this? This is a most unexpected turn of events for the 5th time now. However, this time everything has finally been revealed. Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. How many times do I have to tell you? I am a good-hearted, well-meaning, beautiful man of whimsy. I don't care for such trivial things as winning. I care only to be hot and get the truth. Phoenix Wright, 2028. Pokemon, go to the polls. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose. I don't understand what's going on anymore. That makes 2 of us. No, as soon as I saw Sigma Male, I'm like, there's more levels? How many are there? I knew about Alpha and Beta. There's more. Sorry. I'm getting close to a stretchy time, so I'm like a little sleepy. Also, I have gas in my stomach. Wait till you find out about epsilon males. What the fuck is an epsilon male? Delta males on the airline. Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply can't overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. How do you know that? Are we synchronized in stomach? Yes. I got little gassies in my fart box. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Hey, Patrick. How you doing, BB? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a oh my God. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. Me when I'm called on popcorn reading. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah, well, change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. DeKiller. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime. No shit, it's real. I just made it the fuck up. Oh. Oh my God, it is real. Epsilon male, considered the lowest in the male hierarchy, lacking ambition and generally unsuccessful. Damn. Holy shit. That's yo, it's me. Every day I'm on this earth. Stop, no. No, everyone's gonna get all self-deprecating. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police, I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. Try to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. I'm just gonna press everything. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you. I have no intention of using your services ever. Me, every time Geek Squad calls me on my phone to ask if I want to like subscribe to their yearly Geek Squad fam thing. I already told you I don't want your services. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. They still have that? I think so. Bro, stop. Allô? Allô? That's how I would answer the phone if I lived in Europe. Even if it was like a Discord call or something, I pick up the phone, me in like Sweden, picking up the phone. Allô? Allô? From the very beginning? That is correct. From before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. Can I have something to present on that one line? She knew he was dead. Wasn't she bringing this to the room or something? Oh my God. What was it? Wait, what about the tabloid? They were gonna try to catch her like going into his room or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Because they're all reacting to this one line specifically. I already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. What about the drink? Got his ass. Got his ass. First try. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. DeKiller. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corrida had been murdered. But how do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass? Mr. DeKiller's supposed client thought Mr. Corrida had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. That fucking juice, Your Honor. That fucking juice, dude. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? feminine omenon. Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Kurita's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Because he knows I'm not trying to get an acquittal. He's gonna kill Maya. He's gonna kill Maya. Uh-oh. Phoenix. If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Sorry. Sorry. You wanted more attention? Well, you got it. He's gonna kill Maya, and then Mia's gonna have to possess an 8-year-old forever. Then they're both gonna possess people. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Okay, let's take a little stretch break. I need more tea because my throat's getting a little... sore. So let's take a little stretchy break. All right, we're back. I feel way better. I have more tea. I had a few snacks. I know, I've been streaming for 4 hours because I can't put this game down. It's so good. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge. I do think we can finish this one today. So, I think we can. Okay, he's testifying. He's testifying again about his client. Don't worry, chat, I'm back. I was really worried. I'm so glad you're back. I can't talk. Listen, I'm sorry. This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes. Didn't Adrian say she, doesn't drink alcohol or something? I forgot what she said. It was something related to, alcohol. Didn't she say she doesn't drink? So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, please, your cross-examination, please. This request came to me about a week ago. 1 week ago? Are you sure? Yes, I'm quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. I hate that he keeps saying that. About a week ago. Please, stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind. A specific date and time? It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. Did you ask why on that specific night? No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear? My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Kurita's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me. He must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim... Oh, it's him. Sorry. Naturally, The victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? Yes. The testimony just now has made one thing clear, and that is the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Oh, the transmitter from the spy camera was getting transmitted to his house. So he saw everything through the camera. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet? Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that. Oh, really? Witness, please continue with your testimony. Oh, that didn't change anything. That literally didn't do anything. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was the brief pause? Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I've never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now of any importance? Yes. Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. DeKiller had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews? No! I guess so. You see, it is just as I said. Ugh. I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here? Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax. Now then, would the witness please continue? I wonder if I'm supposed to say it's not important. This is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I've made no mistakes. So your client was Adrian Andrews. That is correct. Well, he says the two of them met, but if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around. You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. Talk about a delicate balance. I'm gonna save again. That's like save number 17 or something. Ridiculous. I hope one of DeKiller's comments is like, I had a burger with fries for lunch 4 years ago and they ask you if it was important or not. Was this important? I fucking don't know. I don't know. There's a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. Do I have to like repress stuff? Did you ask why on that specific night? No, I tried to fulfill my condition, but as far as I only had my suspicions. What are these suspicions you had? I'm sure it was all for the bear. Bear. My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Wankarita's room. I'd like for you to retrieve that item for me. Must be talking about the puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at a press conference. No. What DeKiller said sounds plausible, but in the end, it's just his conjecture. No, Your Honor, I don't think it's very important. Well, then, witness continue. Met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. I don't know. These two side by side are so funny. No, this is the last one. I have unfortunately missed the second case of the game. They should all be on there, on the VOD channel. Or not the VOD channel, sorry, the gaming channel. Finalizing a few matters has occurred to trust my memory. What if I say it's not important to this one? Why is that? That's because I value the trust between client and myself above all as the only way to establish how to speak to the client. Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? Ooh, it was this. I've already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought, I can trust this person as a client. What did he just say? It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. If I heard what I think I'd heard just now. God, his ass. It took a second for me to register it. Like, I kept reading and then I was like, what the fuck did this guy say? What did this guy just say? If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Huh? Really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. He's gonna say it again a second time? Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client. But as we now know, that is not how it turned out, correct? What do you mean? Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who couldn't stick to the rules, right? This is not the information I wanted to bring up. This is literally not what you're supposed to be getting him on Phoenix. Well, yes, I suppose you are correct. So I would like to check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate? So do I present Adrian Andrews and be like, she's a female? Oh my God! Does he think Adrian is a man because of her name? Because her name is Adrian? Because they've never met. Is that why? Or has he used she, her before? I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think he only said Adrian planted the knife or whatever. This is Maggie all over again. This is Maggie all over again. He thought Adrian was a man. But Adrian Andrews is an intelligent woman who seems to have it all together. This is Maggie all over again. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. We got him so bad. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelley DeKiller. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Oh, why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip up about her. So what is the issue? Oh, what did you say? Just about her. If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she's a woman. I was wondering what the animation was gonna be. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why are you asking me? Ask the robot. This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking the request. But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. Tequila's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. Not the oil sweating. Ugh. The fact that he hasn't just hung up. You know you can just hang up, right? You can just hang up. And then you haven't done any crimes. Bro, just end the call. Just hang up. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. Tequila, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on? Sitting on the stand like aggravated assault, battery, check forgery, credit fraud, debit fraud. Shelley DeKiller, this court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean I usually only stream for 3 hours. Anything over 3 hours, you can't ask for a quality stream after 3 hours. You just can't, I'm sorry. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. Ugh, I know he's just gonna spit out more lies. Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. You said you never take that by mail! There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Carita and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. You literally just said you don't take them by mail. Mail? Did he say mail? So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he's definitely lying. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. They're so romantic. They're so romantic. I think they should just, like, have sex on the stand. I don't know. I'm just thinking that's how this should go. Let's begin the cross-examination. You literally just said. But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients? Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. But didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me. All right, then. Just cough it up and confess. Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. He's a murderer. He's a serial killer. You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindless yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. DeKiller met with his client? I don't think so. Oh, wait, yes! Yes, I do! What's his face's testimony said that On Guard was talking to him as a butler. But I don't know how to present that. I don't have a photo of it. I only have the... I only have, oh, what's that guy's testimony? Frick. I think I have to say no. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Gumshoe is for sure dead. I mean, how long has it been? Like, I think I'm gonna say no and keep pressing. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof. I see. Then your line of questioning was just another waste of time. I hate this guy. He's stupid and mean. He's stupid and mean. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong. Good one. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. And why could you not meet certain clients? Recently, I have been receiving more requests. If I meet each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities. On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, it's only 2016, so I don't know. Well, I have joined the times, and now I take requests via electronic mail. Via Epsilon Mail. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope? Get this man on Congress. Get this man in the House of Representatives. He needs to be helping lead our country. He's already there. I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email. Email. In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot, hands down. Ahem. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and your client. Another apology to all British people. I can't do it, I'm sorry. The request is for the murder of Juan Carita and three other small things. What small things? 2 or 3 other things. Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. Your Honor, I suggest we take this case to the nearest CVS pharmacy, where they indeed have a service which they refer to as 1 hour same-day photo printing. We're gonna be saying that forever. Same-day photo printing at CVS, under 1 hour. Your Honor, I suggest we move this congregation to the nearest CVS, for they provide a service known as 1 hour same-day photo printing. A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and got him mad. I don't know. I don't know. Let's press everything and then maybe. And then maybe I'll start pressing harder. To killer sounds like one sharp man. I should try to find a better way to do this without making him suspicious. Let's continue with the testimony, witness, if you please. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So you're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once? I did, once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine. Yes, I see. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? The nickel samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Do I? Do I? There's a contradiction. As someone with a unisex name, I sympathize with Adrian. Oh, same. Almost every single Avery I've ever met is a man. I've met like 2 female Averys in my whole life. Sure. One thing does sort of stick out at me, Your Honor. Witness, I think you most definitely saw your client's face. Let's recall Mr. Power's testimony. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Yes, this is what I wanted! This is what I wanted, but I didn't know how to present it. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. Yay. You received quite a large roll of cash from Mr. On Guard. And at that time, he was not wearing his nickel samurai mask. Oh! Avery sounds super feminine to me. That's interesting. I know, me too! But I think I've always seen it as a girl name because I am a girl named Avery. Also, can I just say, even though having a unisex name is kind of annoying, I really do I love having an uncommon name. I love it. Because when I was a kid, I was like, I want to fit in with everyone else. Why can't my name be like Ashley or Amber or like Hannah or something? And now that I'm older, I'm like, I really like having a unique name. There's not many people you can get me confused with. Avery's a girl. Avery. That's what they would have named me if we were still living in Australia. Avery. Come here. Littlesiha isn't your real... No, it's not my real government name. Michaela Nay. Yes, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Witness? Yes, that night I did wander the floor as a bellboy. I received plenty of tips that night for carrying juice to various rooms. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? Avery, come hither. Come hither right now. Huh? The man who gave me that tip was not my client. He was probably just a very generous person. Hi, Compact! Oh my god, 99 months! Play busted, now match. No. Maybe when you hit 100, I'll play it. Hi, Compy. How was your time at PAX? I'm sorry I missed you. You went the one day I didn't go. I'm sorry, but sadly, we are not nearly so generous here. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? Oh, the deja vu. Isn't his salary more than enough for one man? And where's your evidence that the large roll of cash was not in fact a tip? Come, Mr. Edgeworth, show me the money. Show me the money. What? Mr. Attorney. Yes? You know, I think your line of questioning has been a little strange. No! Maya's gonna die! Maya's gonna fucking die! No! In fact, I would say you don't seem to believe Miss Andrews is my client. Oh no, it's not like that at all. I just think lies aren't a good thing, you know? Oh, I know, and I agree. Lies are not a good thing at all. Ugh. I think we are on the same page now, aren't we, Mr. Attorney? Remember, if I feel threatened in any way, I'm free to cut contact at any time. I'm sorry, please forgive my foolishness. If only you were this apologetic all the time. Anyway, I do not see a huge contradiction here. Therefore, you may continue, witness. We've pretty much reached the end of our rope here. Huh? Seems like we're still okay to me. And that's exactly what is so bad. At the rate we're going, we will end up completely destroying DeKiller's lie. If we do that, you already know how serious of a situation that will put us in. Oh, yeah. All I can do now is pray that those items reach us in time. Again, Gumshoe is unconscious. Gumshoe is hanging out of the driver's side window. The hazards are on. He's crashed into a tree. And Paris Hilton's Stars Are Blind is playing on repeat. And you're sitting here waiting? So basically, they're waiting for the nearest CVS pharmacy, where they indeed have a service which they... Don't ever let me stream longer than 3 hours. Oh my god. What do I do now? There was another thing I could press him on, but I feel like it's just gonna piss him off. not meet certain clients. Something email. Oh, this wasn't it. What was the one? 2 or 3 small things. I saved, so I'm gonna try to press further because I kinda don't know. Compact, I love this game. It's so fun. Because we're at the end of this case and I'm like on the edge of my seat, so I'm enjoying it a lot. But I'm also like really want to beat it. I'm hungry. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? I've just killed Maya. Everything I've said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client, which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Why is my game lagging? Why is my game lagging? It's Phoenix Wright. What the hell? Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one? Wait. Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. Shouldn't press my luck. All right, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? I saved. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine. After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Kurita's suitcase. And then what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony. Oh, I got away with it! I got away with it! As you wish. Your intrusive thoughts won, but you'll probably lose now. Don't say that! I have nowhere else to go! One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews. I found this figurine at Mr. Engard's mansion. If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there? I was waiting for her there. That was also part of the plan to frame Mr. Engard, I'm sure. That makes a lot of sense. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Rip gumshoe. I saved. Let's just do it. So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews, but I know somewhere in that statement there's a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here, he will cut the connection on his end. It's crazy he hasn't just hung up already. That's crazy to me. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence. She's right. So now what, Dr. Wright? Witness, let's go over this one more time. You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine, and she told you to take the bear and wait for her at Engard Mansion. Is that correct? Yes. Where are you going with this? Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly. He just said he handed it over in the hotel room. He's like, let me cook. Let me cook. What? This is a battle of wits. I can't let up on him. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Oh, fuck, I didn't save! I didn't save! She couldn't have been the recipient of the bear because... Because... because I'm a lawyer? Chat, can you please give me the answer? Chat, can I please have the answer? Because I forgot to save, and I don't want to do this. I don't know what it is. You know what? Before I read the chat, I'm going to take a guess. Before I read the chat, I'm going to take one guess. I'm not going to hit the button. I just want to see if I'm right. I don't think it's possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Because she would have opened it. She would have opened it because she knows how to open it. So I'm guessing it is the bear because she would have known how to open it. Is it the note? Wait, can you confirm, is it the note? Because one person said the note. I'm not sure anymore. The bear or the note will work. Yes! Let's go. She would have opened it because she knows how. Let's fucking go. I'm glad I guessed first. Shelly the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside of it. This item? I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Fired. Fired. When are Just Dance previews coming out? Bestie, I don't work for Just Dance. I don't know. There you go, 12 p.m. Eastern. Do I need to pack a suitcase? Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Fire Festival? What's JD? Never heard of it. Order, order. So that's where you two are going. So by the very fact that the suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Oh! Oh! JD will come out whenever she's ready. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Order! Ugh. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before, how I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. No, that's not. That's enough. If that is your intention, then there's only one thing for me to do. I hope they burst in and find him, like, as he's about to kill Maya. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. The music coming back on. No, please. Not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand. Otherwise... Good noir. Good noir. What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough? Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... The prosecution... What has come over everyone? Even you are... The prosecution... rests... He gave up. He gave up? What is going on around here? Prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I'm reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelly DeKiller's client is Adrian Andrews. Come on, last minute objection, come on. Roll the dice, roll the dice. I'm sorry. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. If I end the trial here right now, then your client, Matt on Guard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder? The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Where is this goddamn evidence? Oh my god. Bailiff, please bring the defendant Matt on Guard to the stand. The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. Can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? Has he not been here listening the whole time? In Japanifornia, do they, like, not let them listen? Avery, please, I'm not wearing headphones. To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Oh, evil's coming out! Yeah! So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Not fuddy-duddy. Fuddy-duddy? Mr. On Guard? What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap, it's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? Better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. The person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews. Then your client, Mr. Matt on Guard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt on Guard, is guilty. Say it! Say it! We're waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt on Guard, your client deserves an answer. Matt on Guard, your client deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt on Guard. Let's go! Let's fucking go! She's here! Yeah, she's got the shit! She's got the stuff! She's got the stuff. She's just gonna be like, I got the items. Yeah, Gumshoe's dead, but I got the fucking items. Let's go! What I guessed about this moment for this case, I thought this would be Edgeworth. I thought this is how Edgeworth was gonna come back, not Francisca. Francisca von Karma! Dude, that whip sent like chills. Chills! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix, right? This is everything but a 30-second dance party. I will press the button and you will dance for 30 seconds. I want to learn how to do a German accent so bad. You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix, right? This is exactly why you... No, it always just goes French. It always just goes straight to French. This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. Did you bring them? The final pieces. Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Mod, delete my last post, please. I find karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. I can't do a German accent. 30-second dance party. Edgeworth. Don't worry about Scruffy, he's fine. I told you he wasn't dead. I told you. I told you he was fine. I told you. He's fine and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. Is that his coat? His jacket? You sound like you're from Berlin. Thank you. What a filthy old coat this is. It's the one he wears every fucking day. Is all that coat is all that's left of him. They're like, yeah, he lives on in this coat because he died. Because he died. That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. It's just like, I can't do it for too long or else it starts turning French. It just goes to like, bah, I'm Franziska von Kammer and I approve of this message. It's so hard to keep it German and not let it like, I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what's inside the raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. The killer's still on the phone, by the way. He still hasn't hung up. She sounds like Bjork. My name is Franziska von Kaumer. Inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. The final evidence? This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What?
Objection!
Plot twist, the killer also has the judge's, like, granddaughter. Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. He always takes the prosecution's side. It's so annoying. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. Inside this trench coat is a 30-second dance party button. The police. I love being a streamer. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love being an idiot. Must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it. I'm almost at save number 20. The change of accent. This is a 30-second dance party. Dyson, it's the first vacuum that never loses suction. That's all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? I don't think so. I don't think so, because no one was shot. I'm gonna say no. I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the next piece of evidence. One of the items retrieved from the killer's hideout. Nothing else is known. The second piece of evidence is the videotape. Bet the killer took that from On Guard Mansion. Yeah, I want more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh, yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout first. The police. I just came back. Why does Francisco sound like a trembling old lady? I'm trying to do German. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. I hope she's in the next game so I can do this voice again. Oh, that's right. She was shot. I forgot she got shot. I forgot. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelly the killer is no ordinary man. The killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown. He's still on the phone, by the way. It's like I'm in Germany right now. My voice is doing well, so the honey and tea and stuff helps for games like this, but also I started doing vocal warm-ups like 15 minutes before I go live, and that has helped like tremendously. It's amazing. I literally just like looked up on YouTube 5-minute vocal warm-up, and I do the same one every morning before a Phoenix Wright stream, and it helps a lot. I sound awful, but it helps a lot. Stream vocal warm-ups. You don't want to hear it because my voice is terrible. My voice is atrocious. There's one called Arpeggio on Goog, and you have to go goo 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 goo. But like the higher it goes, the more I'm like goo 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 goo, like holding on for dear life. So it sounds atrocious, but it does help. On Goog, Arpeggio on Goog. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. That's definitely important. Yes. Was that used during the crime? I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. All of my accents are atrocious, bro. All of them. And what is that? There's a button missing on this uniform. A missing button? A missing button, you say? What is it, small German boy? No, small German boy. Don't jump down the well. A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Something tells me we already have the button. It's 30 seconds. It's like I'm in a CVS in Hamburg. Did you know that CVS has same day 1 hour photo printing? Same day photo printing at the CVS in Cologne, Germany. As a German, this is really funny. I'm so sorry to be doing this to your accent. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the Killer's hideout would be very important. Oh, fuck off. He's gonna say they're not important? However, I want to go home. Our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. 2? The first. Make on guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. What? If you have to make a miracle happen, then it is not out if the oven. You're so right, Antoine. And like nobody's saying that anymore. Nobody's saying that these days. You're so right. Make on guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If on guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? Well, yeah, but you're already on the other side because you're dead. I can't see things from where you are because you're dead. You're dead. The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there's one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. I hate when she starts speaking in tongues. Bro, I've been live for 5 hours. I don't know. Just tell me. That truth. It may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Here we go again. I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. One chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. My first guess is Adrian Andrews. Am I right? I'm just gonna ask y'all, because I'm pretty tired. My guess is Adrian Andrews. Attorney badge to Mia. No? It's Pearl! So would it be... Then would the evidence be for On Guard? Would it be for On Guard? Because the evidence is supposed to make him... No? That's impossible to turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember. Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking a guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? Who hasn't seen the evidence? I don't fucking know. It's not Adrian and it's not on guard. Chat, can you just tell me? I don't fucking know. My brain is melting. The killer? Oh, interesting. I see. But he's not here. How am I supposed to show it to him over the radio? And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. Oh, fuck. Can I show the button? Am I right in showing the button? No? It's like I've been gone. It's like I've been gone. It's like I've been in a 2-year coma and I just came back to keep playing this. Oh, wait. Do I have to show the other button? Do I have to show the uniform? Button with a G? Gutton. Butong. Butong. Oh my god, dude, I don't know. This case has been going on for so long. Like, these really long cases fuck me up because, like, I can't play them in a matter of 2 days and remember stuff. I have to play them over the course of, like, a month. So I forget things all the time. Think about what has been a huge topic in this case. Girl. The thing that the judge yelled at you for not knowing about earlier. He's always yelling at me. He's literally always yelling at me. Yelled at me for not knowing. Yelled at me for not knowing? For yes knowing? Just tell me the answer, please. These hints aren't helping. Just give me the answer. Videotape, thank you. Chat room, my brain is melting out of my ears. I don't fucking know. One of the items retrieved, a killer violently tried to recover it, contents unknown. Oh, he tried to recover it so I can say I have it. I played glued to my walkthrough. That's the thing is, like, if I were playing this off stream, I'd be playing it like over the course of like a full day in bed. So I would have like no issue remembering this stuff, but since I've been playing this one case for like a month, I forget everything. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. All right, it looks like I managed to convince him. Yeah, dude. Playing it over the course of like several weeks is really hard. Like 2 hours at a time. Because I'm only playing it once or twice a week for 2 hours at a time. And when it's a really long case like this, it takes forever. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it, so I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Oh, he doesn't know. That's right. Matt on guard planted this to make sure that the job got done and also to have like blackmail on the assassin to make sure that nothing would ever happen. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. He gets to treat the judge like this, and the judge sucks his toes for it. I try to present a piece of evidence, and the judge holds a gun to my head and calls me an idiot and says all my friends hate me. It's so annoying. That's because he's hot. Phoenix is hot! I'm sorry, Phoenix is hot. Yes, sir. Toe sucking. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt on guard film the crime scene? So I'm pretty sure it's blackmail, but I'm gonna say because I'm hungry and I want to eat some food. Reason why he did this is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to see Juan get his, wanted blackmail, and you didn't trust your skills. Chat just checking, it is blackmail, right? Because I'm pretty sure On Guard literally told us. He literally told us he wanted, yes, okay. He did tell us he wanted like dirt on him, just in case. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. They. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. I remembered something! At least I remembered something. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley DeKiller? No! Oh! It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. What if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. Ah! So this is how he would want a guilty verdict. Because if he was in prison, he'd be safe from DeKiller. Because DeKiller is an assassin and will fucking murder him. So he's like, please. Please put me in prison so I can be safe. For the honor of the DeKiller name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. That's crazy. That's crazy. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes DeKiller's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright, Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item. She's awake, and she's fine. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're here. Oh, my big baps. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know... Ms. Von Karma, where did that... She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. We lost, but we wanted to lose. Oh my God, look at him! Sweating like a whore in church. Let's go. Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this all right with you, Mr. Wright? We've finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. So it doesn't matter which one I choose. I know, LT. We've been going ages. Yes, no. I don't actually know the answer to that. Well, I'm just gonna say guilty then and pray. Matt On Guard. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Oh my God! Creepy. Phoenix just has this effect on people. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. We? I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt On Guard doing? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whipped leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. Guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. Edgeworth on the fast track to getting canceled. Hi, Wasabi. You want to come watch the end? Do you want to come watch the ending? Oi. Hello, Bubby. We got him guilty. We got him guilty, dude. We got him guilty. No, please don't leave, because you're going to step all over my desk. Please just hang out. Can you just hang out? Hello, Bubberson. Hello, Bubberson. Hello, Bubby boy. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. He said if you die, I don't care. He said I literally don't care if you die. I feel good. Ooh, scritches on the face feels so good. Yow. Yow. Hello, baby. I love you. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, not on the desk, please. That's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. Yeah. Yes, honey. I told you I can just hang out with you. Just hang out with me, Bubby. Just hang out with me, my little boy. Meow. He has such a like breathy meow. 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 And today, no. When the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Hey, Bubby. Hey, Bubby, let's not do that. Looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. That's my hair. You can't eat that. I am also confused, Judge. He is huge, dude. The cats are massive. They're both like 13 pounds. Gumfuck is not dead. He's alive. I told y'all he was alive. Hello, baby. I love you. I'm almost done with streaming and I can spend time with you, okay? We can play with the play matter if you want. You just gotta give me a minute. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. We didn't get the guilty sentence. It didn't say, like, guilty. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. This is the first time I haven't what? This is the first time I haven't done what to my client? I'm sorry. What kind of service are we? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. Wasabi, this is the first time I've not gotten a client off. I always get my clients off, dude. He doesn't think the joke is very funny. This is the first time you haven't gotten your client off, Phoenix. What's wrong with you? You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all that to what's really important. You now realize that there's something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Ms. Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Such grace. I drooled everywhere. Ew. Again? Bro. Do you have something to say to the chat? You have something to say? You're either in my arms or you're on the floor. Those are your options. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my own heart. Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? I sided with justice. Can you stop? I love you and I know you want to hang out, but this is not making it go by faster. Thank you. No, no, no. I see the way he looks at my desk sometimes where I can tell he's about to pounce and I'm like, no, no, no. Goodbye. Is he guilty or not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Right. Edgeworth. I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Yay! Really? Where the fuck? You were just Mia. Like a second ago. Pearls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Shouldn't she be going to the hospital? Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick! Oh, she punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Thanks. Oh! What's wrong? Miss Von Karma. She's so hot. About earlier, thanks. Ow. Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy. I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. Time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. Oh my god, they're so in love, it's insane. They're so in love, it's insane. I'm gonna start lactating. I fought him in my usual manner, tasted my first defeat. No one's brave enough to say what I've been saying. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. Couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. If he joins as a defense attorney, I'm going to flash my boobs on stream. I'm not gonna do that, but you get the point. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. It's just French, I told y'all, it's just French. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy? For such a bad bitch, I gave her literally like the worst voice ever. What? What? Doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is fight to win with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. That was like really beautiful. What the fuck? No. Oh my god. I hate this man. I'm talking about Wasabi. The truth? Yes. That's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me, this man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? I I couldn't forgive you? I'm just a hole. I cannot upload this to YouTube. They're removing me for the partner program for this. This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah, is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma. I don't want to hear wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. Worthy? You are not worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. I don't think he was. I mean, I know the guy was a mentor to him, but I don't know. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something on the ground just now. Oh, it's the receiver to track, what's his face? Gumshoe, who is alive, by the way. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Her whip! She left her whip! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. She's never coming back? You should keep this right. Okay. Is this Maya? Maya! You look literally fine. You literally look fine. Maya! Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Aw, they're so cute! You can't look at this and tell me Phoenix is not hot. Sorry. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. Hi, baby. Can I help you? You can hang out here, but you have to stay right there. You have to stay here, okay? You can't move. You're really lucky to be standing here. I said, stay here. Whatever, whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're all right. Hey, looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. My stomach, literally all the time. At any time of day, this is my stomach. All right, I think it's time we get out of this depressing place. Huh, where are we going? Food, Nick, food. Grub, chow, I'm starved. I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. If you insist. All right, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick. Food! I can't believe I got the true ending all by myself with no help whatsoever. That's so crazy. It's so crazy. He's even hotter with the coat off. I'm sorry, those shoulders? I fucking told you he's not dead. Von Karma literally said, he's fine. He's not dead. He's even hotter with the coat off. He's absolutely jacked. Richard? Is it hot in here? Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you all right? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. I did. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him. You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking. Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now. Everyone gather round. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. A bad ending. Your Honor, I suggest we take this case to the nearest CVS pharmacy where they indeed have a service they refer to as 1 hour, same day, photo printing. Photo printing. Oh, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. Oh, we didn't check the pocket. There was a 4th item? Oh, come on, y'all, it's over. But who, boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. It's like a fucking, it's like an entirely black shadow with like huge spiky teeth. It's like what people with nightmares would draw in horror movies. Imagine. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's all right. It wasn't anything important anyway. Ah. Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Oh, what now? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Ugh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. Can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Is this the real Gumshoe? Or is this a fake Gumshoe? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. Still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. You've eaten way too much, you glutton. Phoenix, shut the fuck up. How could you sit there and be like, hey, girl who was kidnapped for 2 days and didn't eat anything, you're being kind of a fat ass right now. It's Morgan. It's Morgan. I had fun tonight. No, Phil, excuse me. You had fun tonight? Oh my god. So, like, what are we? Wait. What? I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, Wright. I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can... Oh, not this again! If there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. My tongue? My tongue? Anything I can give him to express how I feel. Here's a gun. Here's a gun. Chat, what do I give him? I'm so hungry. I've been live for 5.5 hours. I want to go eat. I was thinking it would be the whip because it's like from one prosecutor to another. Why don't you meet me up in my bedroom and we'll try out this whip? What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Hmm? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? Ugh. You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Mr. Nick is gay. Gay. Pearl, he's gay. It's not her fault. She doesn't know what gay is. She was raised by wolves on a mountain. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway, so who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. Huh? Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill. Oh my god. I just love him. Huh? Oh. Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel seat. And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It'd be better, it better be anyhow for $3,000. Goddamn. Huh? 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 Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and oh my god. It's funny when Gumshoe does it, but not when Lotta does it. Huh? 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 I need to get off TikTok, like, immediately. Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Oh, you don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal, time to let it all out. This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on, it's been a while since I've heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all. Objection! All right then, if you say so. I love this series. Okay, chat, is there any sort of after credits scene information, whatever? Yes? Okay. Living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? Feel like a pro. I have to sit through all these credits? Oh, since you picked the right thing to give to Edgeworth. I did pick the right thing to give to Edgeworth all by myself. All by myself. I did it literally all by myself with no one's help. I'm not reading any of this. I'm not reading any of this. It's short because the game was made by 13 people. Oh, okay, cool. You unlock a sex scene for picking the whip. Full nudity. Of course you got reinstated. This happens every single case. You get fired and you get reinstated. Wouldn't that be crazy if like Gumshoe came back with like the zipper on his skin? And it's just the killer underneath the zipper, but then underneath the killer is Morgan. Oh my God, I forgot about McGay. I'm a gay bird. I'm retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. Hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. Okay. She quit the force to become a waitress, and honestly, I respect her. McGay bird? No, I'm a gay bird. McGay. Oh my God. I did not need an update on this man. This was not necessary. No. No. Why is he still going? Thank you. Yeah. Who the hell are you? You don't need to know. In this house, we prefer to pretend he didn't exist. Oh, speaking of pretending he didn't exist. Ah, they're dating. I cannot wait to never see these characters ever again. Ever again. She's definitely a beard. She's definitely a fucking minor. She's 16. That's why I'm trying to literally forget all the circus people existed, because it's all men over the age of 25 who want to date this 16-year-old. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Yeah, I try to pretend this never happened. I had so many moments where I was like, I think I might just quit this one and move on to the next one. So bad. Horrible. I don't want people to know I'm gay, so I'll date the 16-year-old. How wild. We don't know for sure that he's gay. Oh my God. Edgypoo's idea, so that means it must have the deepest meaning. Can she give me one more rat-tat-tat-tat? Please? Rat-tat-tat-ta! Rat-tat-tat-ta! Yow. I just needed one more to get me by. Just one more. Rat-tat-tat-ta. No, I'm ending once we see the end of the credits. After I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. That's nice. That's not my fun karma. Excuse me, I'm so sleepy. I shouldn't have streamed this long. I had other stuff that I wanted to get done today, but it wasn't like, oh my God. It's because it's become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity. Broke down one too many times, huh? Home. 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 Here we go. International Departures Gate? Is he fucking leaving again? Where are you going, Francisca? Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this? Wait, so the tracker was on her? She took the tracker? Why? With this? That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things?
Seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now? I'm pissed that they said it doesn't matter anymore because I literally want to know what it was. I'm so curious.
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be of Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Franziska.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. 30-second dance party. If you want to dance, press a button. But I had to be one. I had to.
Aren't she? She's like 18.
It's very senior. It's very senior.
You may not be a genius like your father, but also your father was like 100 years old, so you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Wright, my lover. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived.
Revenge?
If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. And now I am a 90-year-old German woman.
I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
Adrian Andrews! You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Oh my God! It's crazy to realize under all of this, she really is just like 18. She really is just like a kid. Oh, baby.
I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I am going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you had better prepare yourself, Maya Edgeworth.
Oh my God. I love her. Where the fuck is she going? Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Oh, is that Franziska?
Until then, this last piece of evidence that they never made it to you. I'll take good care of this first piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
So I still don't know what it is? Who drew his face on one of the cards? Oh, it was her drawing. It's Maya's drawing. Oh, that's where it went. Oh, that's cute. I thought it was gonna be something that completely turned things around and proved that like it was Adrian or something. I thought it was gonna be like something like plot twisty. Oh, that was so cute. We did it. Game number 2. Game number 2. Yeah, Maya said she drew something for him when she was like stuck, but then she lost it. And that was one of the things they took. We did it! Oh my God, I'm so proud. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan. So we will start the third game eventually. However, I just want to say that the Phoenix Wright team actually noticed me. And the Investigation Collection, the remastered version of the Investigation Collection is coming out this week, and I got a sponsored stream for them. They were like, can we pay you to play our game? And I was like, I would have done it for free, but if you want to pay my light bill, sure. So on Friday, we're playing the Investigations Collection. It's obviously out of order from what I've been playing every other game, but apparently there aren't any spoilers that are gonna hit me. So hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's all good and I don't have to worry about spoilers and stuff. But it's the games where you play as Miles Edgeworth, investigating crime scenes, and you can like walk around as him. So I'm really excited. So we're gonna play that on Friday. And then this weekend is gonna be the new Astrobot game. I'm very excited for it. It slots in between the 2 main trilogies, so but you should be fine for spoil. Okay, cool. I will be live at 10 a.m. Pacific on Friday, but I will start playing and start the sponsored stream at 11 a.m. So thanks Capcom for sponsoring someone who definitely did not suggest she was lactating at Miles and Phoenix flirting. Maybe that's why they chose me. You don't know. You don't know anything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had such a blast. I can't wait to play the Investigation Collection on Friday. It's gonna be really fun. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out through all of this. I appreciate it.